Er bestaan in Londen 2 centra van tienermode. Carnaby Street kent iedereen natuurlijk, maar ook King's Road. De mensen van King's Road zeggen, Carnaby Street is dood, bestaat niet meer, zo dood als een pier. Terwijl de mensen van Carnaby Street zich natuurlijk verdedigen met hand en tand.
Op dat ogenblik kwam een Engelse Bobby tussen beiden om te verklaren dat alleen de BBC op Trafalgar Square mag filmen. Wij vroegen om vergiffenis en holden naar onze afspraken in King's Road en Carnaby Street. John Crittle dinkt naar het meesterschap van King's Road en John Stephen is nog steeds de king of Carnaby Street.
John Crittle, how would you describe your profession?
We're a respectable tailoring concern.
Is it a profitable business?
Quite profitable, yes. Yes.
Big benefits?
Well, yes, there is. There's a lot of fun in it, you know. But there's a lot of money to be made as well, you know.
Have you been to a school for design?
Yes, I went to the Royal College of Art. Fashion design.
And you design all those clothes?
Everything, yeah.
Everything. Do you create or do you follow the fashion?
We create it. Show you something here. We're the ones that started, you know.
Yeah.
And then everybody else follows. Do you want me to? This is Life International. So this is a year and a half ago. This is the Stones, Georgie Fame. What's his name? What's this chap's name? David Hemmings. We design the clothes for them now. They, the Beatles and Stones and things like this, groups like this.
Very expensive.
Quite expensive, yeah. And they wear them for about 6 months. And then 3 months after that, all the Carnaby sheet shops have them in, you know. Very nice one here. We do about 150 groups altogether.
American groups?
Oh yeah, American. The Monkeys. Sammy Davis Jr. People like this.
Thank you. John Stephen, how do you do? Why do you call yourself the king of Carnaby Street?
I don't call myself the king of Carnaby Street. I'm mainly called this by newspapers, etc. I think it's due to the fact that I created Carnaby Street, and as it is, I own the majority of shops in Carnaby Street. And I think this is how it came about, you know.
Do you design all the clothes you're selling in your shops?
Yes, I design them and I manufacture them in my factory in Scotland, for men and for women.
King's Road people say Carnaby Street is dying now. What is the truth about it?
Well, I can understand how they've, under this misapprehension, what actually happened was that we couldn't find suitcases large enough to take our money to the bank. So in consequence, we've got a coffin. You know? No, seriously. We hear these, you know, sort of things, Carnaby Street's dying, Carnaby Street's finished. I heard this when I opened up the first week, you know, 6 weeks to be finished. We've been going now 1957, this is our 10th anniversary of Carnaby Street, and we're doing extremely well, and I think that King's Road is doing extremely well. As it happens, we don't do extremely well on King's Road. As a matter of interest, I have 2 shops here, which I'm at this minute closing down. You know, perhaps, you know, to answer the question.
Yeah. Don't you think the youngsters are a bit frightened?
For what reason?
Too much people.
But I think these amount of people being here create an atmosphere, you know. We have found over the last 2 years that we get very many tourists here. And we have found our business has gone up probably 50 to 100%. And we also have still found we've retained our original customers, you know. So much so that a lot of them have grown up, have got married, and we've had to cater for women as well, not to cater for their wives.
Ondanks het gekibbel tussen King's Road en Carnaby Street blijft Londen natuurlijk het wereldcentrum van de men's fashion, de herenmode. Herkent u mij? Dank u. Dus van de herenmode, niet van damesmode, wel de his, niet de hers. Dure fashion in de way in van het elegantste onder de grootwarenhuizen Harrods. Exclusive and expensive Harrods. Iets voor mods. Het is nu wel zover, iedereen weet het. 1967 is het jaar van de bloemengeneratie, dus geen beatnikje meer spelen en vooral niet provoceren. Wie zich nog beatnik of provo noemt of gewoon heimwee vertoont naar die goede oude tijd, is onherroepelijk uit. Uit zijn betekent niet meer in zijn. Onder het bloemenvolk vallen de meisjes op door hun onderste ledematen en de jongens omdat ze op de meisjes gelijken. Het is een kleurig volkje dat ruikt naar wierook en marihuana. Wie onder de geïnterviewden gedrogeerd is, merkt u aan de taal en de blik.
What's a hippie?
Someone who enjoys life, believes in love.
Are you a hippie?
I'm just a happy person. Yeah?
I agree with the idea, the mind of it, but it's too commercialised here.
Well, I believe in leading a different life. You know, like everyone at the moment is governed, aren't they? By the government and everything. Everything should be free.
What is the power of the flowers?
Well, it seems to make everyone very happy, especially the young people, and I think this is why a lot of people come around. You know, in order to, the atmosphere is so exhilarating, and I just think this is one way of young people enjoying themselves.
Well, it's hard to say. When I go inside, I just dance, enjoy myself, and you know, I feel very relaxed afterwards. You can just let off steam. The flowers are just colourful. They show up in the lights. It doesn't have to be flowers, it can be anything that's colourful, really. And the main thing is the dancing and the music, and it all goes together. The colours, yes, the colours that they show, that they project, go with the music. And it just makes you want to move.
It means the flowers are beautiful people, the flowers are beautiful things, and the people want to show how similar they are to the beautiful flowers, and they're beautiful people because they hate fighting, they want peace, they're against prejudice.
They want drugs?
If drugs are a help towards it, yes, but if drugs are no help, no.
Well, it means free. Everything should be free in this earth, instead of, well, like it is governed and everything, like free radio and everything should stay on.
Well, I don't really know, you know, it's just something that I like. And it's just a crazy world, you know. It's just too much.
What is the power of flowers?
Power is freedom, love. Yeah? Everybody is free and everybody's happy. And our one ambition is to free everybody, you know? So that we can live in a free from a capitalist society. And everybody can be happy and everybody is equal.
Do you like drugs?
Pardon?
You like drugs?
No, well, you know, there's only one drug, you know, LSD. Well, you know, which is a complete answer to life. Which, you know, philosophers have been searching for an answer for years to proclaim love, you know, as the only way in life instead of having capitalism and people searching for money and cars and things like that, you know. And therefore, by using this drug, it's found an answer for people, you know, to be just beautiful, like, you know. And by using it, you realise that what's wrong with life.
Why legalize pot?
Well, I think it's a good drug and it should be legalised. It makes everyone get closer to friendship and everything.
You like drugs?
I've taken a few, yes, but
You like it?
yes, it makes you feel closer to friends, you get near God and everything. It makes you believe more and everything.
Why legalize pot?
Well, it's stimulating, it's harmless. and it's good for you. It's not addictive.
You like drugs?
Yes, mild ones.
I like drugs. I like smoke. I
What
don't
does it
like
do to
drugs.
you?
Makes me feel wonderful.
I like it, sure I like it.
What does it do to you?
It makes you feel happy.
Takes you to another world.
De Londen heten de dancings, zoals in de Verenigde Staten, Discotheques. Ze zijn in Londen echter meestal privé en dus heel duur. Men betaalt een jaarlijks lidgeld dat schommelt tussen de 500 en de 1000 frank, plus 50 à 100 frank toegangsgeld voor elke avond die men er wil doorbrengen. We bezochten de 3 most fashionable discotheques, Blazes, Speakeasy en Pink Flamingo. Blazes is geen gewone danszaal, veeleer de kruising tussen een speelkroeg, een restaurant, een dansgelegenheid en een bar. De mannelijke leden moeten tijdens het weekend begeleid zijn door een jonge dame om binnen te mogen. Het omgekeerde geldt niet. Wij tonen u filmbeelden die werden geschoten op een doorsnee dinsdagnacht. Soortgelijke stemming in de Speakeasy. De publiciteit van deze discotheek ligt in de weigering om publiciteit te maken. Journalisten worden er namelijk buiten gekegeld, zodat de grote popsterren er rustig een scotch of een biertje kunnen drinken zonder te worden lastiggevallen. Aan de enorme toog of op de dansvloer ontmoet men gemakkelijk een van de Small Faces, een Baby Arnold, een Rolling Stone en dies meer. De beatensembles van morgen komen in de Speakeasy een repertoire voorstellen in de hoop door de scout van een of andere platenfirma te worden opgemerkt, hetgeen ook regelmatig gebeurt. Wij zien de Webs aan het werk. Pink Flamingo lokt zijn tienerklanten met tamelijk goede orkesten, bloemen en een go-go-girl. Het zwarte kind demonstreert een chicken dance, dus een kiekendans, op de inspiratie van Stuart James, dat is de naam van het orkest. Was 1967 het jaar van de hippies, dan wordt 68 waarschijnlijk het jaar van de meditatie. Er heerst op dit ogenblik een ware meditatierage onder de Engelse popsterren. Wij confronteren hun opvattingen met die van een Indiase dansleraar, Mr. Raw.
To reach the highest Godhead. That I suppose is the ultimate aim of everybody who has got spiritual background. That's the main purpose, I think.
Do you think everyone is capable of locking himself up into a meditation?
Not necessarily. Everyone can't, of course. And there's no need to lock up oneself in a room. Meditation is from within, not from outside.
You know, many pop stars retire to meditate for a few days, a few hours. What does it do for them?
Well, I think it's important if the pop stars involved, you know, sort of go off into oblivion, you know, and sort of hide away somewhere out in the country. If they do something while they're there, now I mean, some artists get very, very involved in what they're doing, you know, and so then they've got to have time. They must be able to get away to concentrate on the next moves.
Do you meditate?
Oh yeah, all day long. I just, you know, I wander around in a dream, just thinking. I have done all my life, you know, really. I never take drugs.
You don't think it's a fashion or something like that?
What, to meditate?
Yeah.
Well, I expect it will be because the Beatles did it.
I think it's very much in the fashion at the moment. You go to a monastery or down to Bangor, Wales. But I haven't tried it myself, but I think it obviously gives you increased confidence for the future and gives you a little bit of mind awakening, all these sorts of things. And you better ask the Beatles. They know more about it than I do.
Well, I hope it makes them better people for their own peace of mind. And the pop business is, the reason that this is, I think it's happening in the pop business is because it's so fast and everything, that there are more rewards. And not only physical rewards, but sort of mental rewards in being successful in the pop business. Everyone sort of gets a better crack at the whip. And I've been thinking about it for about 18 months since I first moved out into a flat on my own in a very quiet area of London by the river.
No, I should think, I mean, the answer is simple. If your life is very sort of hectic and physically and mentally and emotionally very hard to take because it's so fast, and it's not that it's fast. You know Pavlov's dogs, the scientist who drove the dogs mad by changing things around the whole time so they never knew where they were. Well, that's what it's like in the pop business.
Have you been meditating on?
You're given a mantra which is suited to you, and that's what you use to meditate. You can't tell anybody what it is.
You just concentrate about anything?
No, you don't have to concentrate. It works on a basis of non-strain. It's absolutely natural. The same process which makes people want to go out and meet people and dance and be happy. Which is looking for happiness outwardly. The same thing brings us inward to look inward. It's very simple.
Do you think everybody can meditate?
Absolutely. And if we're to do anything about the way everything is, they really must try and get it together, because it really can help. All religions have always taught that. I mean, Christ said, you know, that you must put your own house in order first. And societies and nations are only made up of the people in them. And people have forgotten how powerful they are in that way. They're too conditioned. They've been given so much propaganda over the last 100 years. They've forgotten the dignity of being human and what they can do if they try with their mind.
Mr. L, meditation is in gear for the moment. Do you think it has a certain value?
It has an extremely important value, especially for this mechanized Western world, because life is very, very fast here, and people find it extremely difficult to go through from one work to another. So when they want a little peace of mind or some sort of relaxation, I think meditation is the answer, and it will solve quite a lot of the psychiatrist problems.